It's the hour after Compline. The evening prayers at 7. I'm walking on the railroad tracks behind my house. There's a short walk up a hill and a hidden trail. Or, well, rather, a short walk down a hill. I like to smoke my pipe when I'm particularly contemplative. And times have been strange as of late. Still in my work clothes and thinking about the state of the world, whatnot, with the Amazon burning and politics just as on fire, and everyone disagreeing on what is right and what is wrong, what is truth and what is false. And, it's a strange thing to just be in the world and having to consider all the things that happen in it. I'm sure everyone's felt that same way for like the last so many thousands of years, the course of all of human history, really. And I find myself wondering, where's all this going? What is happening right now? And some people that I know that would agree that we're living through the apocalypse. That's a funny word, though. Most people don't really understand the meaning or the weight of that word, apocalypse. It's Greek. It means an unveiling, a revealing, or a revelation, if you will. And you're just at this point in just the course of reality right now where it seems like everything is getting more and more obscure, obfuscated, confused and hidden, and just sort of churned up. It's at the point now where truth is kind of non-determinate at this point. And that's a strange notion, the idea that reality seems subjective to everyone right now. Especially considering, what is reality? There's been a problem with, what they call ontology, with the examination of what are real things. It started with Thales, a Greek philosopher precursor to Plato, who said that everything is as water, that everything has a fluid nature of it. And then eventually it would go into the rest of the classical elements. And then those elements would be ruled by the pantheonic gods of the Greeks, and all of those were equated with celestial bodies in the sky, and then different parts of the human spirit. And then people started looking at what the soul is, and it's a practice that everyone's been doing for thousands of years now, trying to figure out what truth and reality are. And to be at the point that we're at now, where that's muddier than ever, usually when things are very confused like that, it means that greater truths are yet to be revealed. And when it's at its most confusing is when it's on the cusp of that. And I guess we're at a point now where I'm not so perturbed by the confusion of the world as so much as it's about to be revealed. What is going on? What is all of this? 'Cause no one really has a clear answer anymore. The only thing that anyone ever really worries about now is their state in things. But there's no real particular ends to any of it. Yeah, it behooves everyone to think on what their state in the grand schema of things, what that's supposed to be. But no one really thinks on the ends of it. It's what we call the teleology, and teleological considerations of reality. It's like the idea of the means versus the ends. What justifies the other. And if the ends do not justify the means, then that kind of states that the ends of our works don't matter. But then that goes on to really say that none of what we do matters then. But if the means don't matter, but the end does, then what's the point in how we do anything if there's a prescribed end? But neither of those views seem to really make much sense, by right of reason and logic. So it seems we have to consider both the means and the ends, that they justify each other, that it's not a chicken or the egg question, it's the sum of the whole. It's something that I think about a lot. And in light of everything that's happening in the world, it's something that I think about frequently, constantly. So I'm at a point now in my life where things are going fairly well, and the means by which I live are at worst benign, at best contributory to the rest of whatever it is that we're doing together. The ends, the ends are kind of a funny thing, because the ends of things are just the beginnings of other things. So when I think about the ends of things and the ends towards which I'm working in my life, I suppose at its farthest extent, thinking about the ultimate ends of things finds me pondering what the conclusion of all things that I do will carry on into the future beyond it. What does eternity have to say about my works? And how do those works keep on working after I'm gone, I suppose? It's humans, people, anyone who is a person, we, by merit of the fact that our reasoning, our passions, and the disposition of our will are generally remembered and known beyond our immediate presence, we have a semblance of immortality in that way. That the true nature of the human condition is in eternity. Yeah, we have material, fleshly lives in the world around us, the physical existence that we do have. But when you think on legacies, memories, and the interplay of personages, personas, personalities, beyond just our physical form, there's definitely an element of eternity. That what we do will ring through all of existence. And I could only hope my works are remembered well. Thanks again. I'll catch you next time.